Here we are in the Redneck workshop. If I look dejected, I am. We got the engine on the bike, and the way it looks right now, it's a complete failure. We can't keep the chain on. Rick went on the internet and found out that there's guys that are trying to put these motors on regular two-wheel bicycles, and they're having the same problem. Chains are jumping, chains are jamming. Well, our chain jammed, and we broke the clutch plate. Now, what we did, we thought the chain was catching on the bottom piece inside here, so we cut it away. So we only actually had 2 screws here holding our clutch plate in, which was fine. It worked great that way. But when the chain jammed, it just broke inside here, right off of there. So right now, we're at a real standstill. And I guess what's going to happen is it's just going to end up in a junkyard. And something else. So I don't know what to tell you. But it isn't going to work. And we're out of here. Are you taping me starting to tear it apart?
I am.
Okay. You have this shut off?
I think it is, Dad.
Okay. Only one thing beats try. That's a failure. But we tried. You know what they say in the big league? Can't win them all. Yes.
All right, so I'll give Pop Gringo a hand here getting this thing tore apart. Let me just show you what we did do to try to keep the chain tight for anybody that's trying to put this on a regular bicycle. So we took the part that came with it, and we put that on a spring, which was attached to an eye bolt, which was attached to one of the brackets that actually came with the bicycle. I bent it on a 90-degree angle so I could get that eye bolt in there. And as you can see, it had spring tension, and this was ultimately on this side. Right now the chain is jammed up inside here, or else I would go ahead and put it back on the sprocket, but you can see kind of what we had there, even though it's off of the bottom sprocket. A couple of things that we had to do to keep the motor in place. We took a hose clamp and connected the exhaust pipe to the frame bar. So if you guys are building these bicycles and you have a problem with that motor wanting to tilt over, that's one solution for you. Pop Gringo's trying to tear shit up as he's tearing it apart. So as he said, we had a failure. I'm going to try to get a better, oh, maybe I can get in here and see it. There you go. That bolt that's sticking through there, that's where you're supposed to put the chain guard on. Well, it actually tore the clutch housing away there. You can see the crack there. So at this time, I'm going to turn the camera off and give Pop Gringo a hand putting this thing in the graveyard, I guess. All right, so here is the Adult Trike in its original condition. Nothing was welded to the bike. Everything was bolted on through these existing brackets right here, as well as the hole that I guess a kickstand would have mounted to. I don't know what that thing is underneath there. But here's the contraption that we welded up. to try to make this thing work. Pop-Up Gringo has his foot on the bracket that went across and tied into where the kickstand would tie into. But there's what it is. Some box tubing, some flat steel, some angle, and there's a piece of angle down there underneath Dad's foot. And with that, we bring the Adult Trike motorization to an end. Dad, final words.
Final word is, we failed.